In this tutorial, we're going to go over the process necessary to connect your CCTV camera to your DVR using a spool of cable that you're going to have to cut to the desired length for each one of your CCTV cameras, and you're going to have to twist the BNC connectors on and connect the proper attachment so that power gets to the camera from your power box that came with your package. So the first thing you're going to need to do is, from the spool, you're going to need to cut a length of cable for each one of your CCTV cameras. Once you have cut the length of cable, you're going to strip the cabling on both ends to expose the cabling that's inside. And if you take a look at the inside of the cable, you'll see that there are 3 other cables inside. And I'm going to use a razor here to cut this outer coating so that I can peel this off and expose that wire. I'll use my wire cutters to cut off this excess covering. And now we have the inner cables exposed, and you're going to do this on both ends of the cable. Now this larger black connector is what you're going to connect your BNC connector to, and these 2 are for power. Red is positive, black is negative. So I'm going to go ahead and use a wire stripper to take off the outer covering. You want to expose about an 1/8 inch of wire when you do this, about an 1/8 inch. Once you've done that, you're going to take a BNC connector, you're going to put it on there like that, and then you're going to twist. You're basically going to keep twisting until it won't go down any further. And there you go, you have your BNC connector there. And you'll also have to strip 2 power connectors to expose wire. Okay, we've got that wire exposed. Just pull off the plastic there. And there you have it. Now at this point, we need to connect our 2.1 millimeter power connector. And again, it looks like this. And what you have to keep in mind is you're going to have a positive and a negative connector. The positive connector is all red in color. The negative is going to be red with a black stripe. So if we take the cable that we have here, take the cable that we have here, gonna connect red to red, and then black to the connector that's red with the black stripe. Alright, connect those securely. And I'm going to take some electrical tape cover these up so that the wires don't touch. Okay, this is all for the end that's going to be connecting to our CCTV camera. So again, here's the camera with the cabling coming off of it. This 2.1 millimeter power connector that we just attached is going to plug into that female power connector coming off the camera, and then our BNC connectors going to connect like that and twist them, and now the end with the camera is all set. Now we need to connect the other end of the cable to our power box, and go ahead and demonstrate that. If you take a look at your power box, there's a section here, this top part here, that's positive. All of these are positive, and the row beneath it, those are all negative connectors. So these are in pairs for each camera. The camera we're going to connect is going to have a positive connector connecting here and a negative connector connecting there, so that the camera gets its power. So we'll take that opposite end of the cable that we just made, and you attach a BNC connector to the opposite end just like you did on the other end, and we have our exposed power wires there, and again, red is positive, black is negative. What we're going to do, we're going to unscrew positive there. We're going to slide the connector in there and then screw it down so that it's secure. And then we're going to do the same thing for the black. Slide that wire in there. Screw that down so that it's secure. And you're going to end up with something that looks like this, where the red wire is connecting to the positive connector on the top, and the black one is connecting to the negative connector on the bottom. This plugs into your DVR card that's attached to your DVR server. And this power cable plugs into a wall socket, and you're set. Now you'll be able to power all of your cameras from this box. This happens to be a 9 camera power box, but you just repeat that entire process for the number of cameras that you have, and you'll be able to view the video coming from the cameras and power them. And that concludes this tutorial.